All right, what's up, y'all? How y'all enjoying 2020? Hmm? I hope we spending our last days of 2020 um, getting our spirits right. Y'all know me, I gotta come up here and talk about the truth. And the truth of the matter is, the last day is coming. And as we reach the last day, a lot of crazy stuff is going to happen. Crazier than the times we in now, leading up to the last day. It's a lot of events that's getting ready to escalate. That's getting ready to shock the world. One event already came and shocked the world. COVID-19. Once that 400-year mark ended, from when the first slaves came over here in 1619, once that 400-year mark ended, a plague was sent unto the earth to shut it down. That's a sign. That's a pestilence. COVID-19 is a pestilence. Jesus said one of the signs of his return is there will be wars and rumor of wars. And there will be a pestilence and earthquakes. And famine, which means no food. Nation will rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. But all these are just the beginning of sorrows. The end has yet to come. So right now, once 2020 hit, y'all remember when 2020 hit, January 2020? What major event had the world on standby? The rumor of war. Remember when Donald Trump went to go kill the Iranian leader, the general? And Iran was upset, and they wanted everybody, was getting ready. Is they gonna strike back and get the party started, get WW3 started? So that's the rumor of war that had the whole entire world preparing for the big one, WW3, the third woe, WOE. But it turned out to be just a rumor as tensions between the two nations de-escalated. But other parts of the world, especially the Holy Land, where a lot of the scriptures talks about and takes place, there's still war going on. We don't care over here. We used to it. We've been used to war, so we don't even look at the news no more. We used to our nation that we live in right now going over to the Holy Land nations to fight and kill certain people for whatever reason. Like the war in Syria, for example. Syria is a ruinous heap. That's proof of, that's another sign of the return of the Messiah, the son of Mary, is that Syria shall be a ruinous heap. It shall be in ruins. And what happened to Syria over these past 10 years? It's been in ruins. It's been destroyed, bombed. By who? Many nations, with the main one being the nation that enslaved our ancestors for 400 years. For some reason, this nation plays a lot of a major role in the end times. This nation came over, these group of people that's ruling the country right now, they came over here from Britain, from England, and they killed the black and brown people that they seen living over here and called them Indians. And they getting ready to celebrate their victory, their death, and next week, next Thursday, Thanksgiving. They getting ready to celebrate the accomplishment of their ancestors coming over to this land, taking and killing the black and brown tribes that they seen over here, and raped them so bad they became light-skinned and pale, and straight hair. The Indians we see today, the light-skinned, pale, straight hair, them just the descendants of the victims of the rapes. That's why they light-skinned with long straight hair. The original Native Americans that was over here in America looked like me. Brown, dark brown, Negro, Negroid. Especially on the eastern part of the nation, which is the southeastern part, Florida and Georgia and all that area, South Carolina. You don't know why? Because they came from the islands, and from the before the islands, they was coming over from directly from Africa. Yes. The black man stepped foot onto America first and established his tribe, his society, his peace at nature, where everybody is free and food is free. All you gotta do is go out and hunt. And then those certain groups of people from England came over here, and other nations around that area in Europe, they came over here and set up shop over here and killed who's ever in their way and took over. They are people, these same people then later went to Africa and got some more, another tribe. Our relatives is the Native American. Them our cousins. We come from the same father. We got the same great grandfather. He just had a lot of sons. Their father is our uncle. So anyways, the descendants of the Britons and other nations in Europe, they went over to West Africa and took some more of us and brought us back over to America and the other islands, the Caribbean islands, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Dominica, all that, Jamaica, Haiti. They made them slaves and made them work for them, and we all know the history of that. Oppressed them, hated them, killed them, all that good stuff. The first slaves landed in actually America from a ship was 1619. That's when the first slaves landed in the South. And plantations were built, and more slaves arrived, mixing in with the Native Americans who look just like us, that used to look just like us before they were raped and turned pale. Just like our women on the plantations were raped and their offspring were pale. But it ain't about that right now. What's matter is 400 years later, 2019 hit. At the end of 2019, here comes COVID-19, the disease, the virus, the plague, the crown virus. Corona means crown. That's a sign, that's a warning to mankind, letting them know that 2020, those that got 2020 vision that I'm always talking about, that's a sign letting mankind know that it is close, it is time. The pestilence has arrived. It means you better turn on your spiritual alarm clock and start repenting about everything you ever did and start living right. Stop trying to party your last days, these last days. Stop trying to party. Stop trying to have fun. Stop trying to get these last sins in. Man, you should be running away from sin at these times. Bro, hellfire ain't no joke. The Most High ain't no joke. He coming back with fire. He's coming back with the hellfire. And everybody trying to make sure they get their last little bit of party and hell in before the hellfire comes in to burn. Like, dude, you want to run? You better pray more. You should spend these last days praying and fasting and reading scriptures and studying and praying more and being as kind and righteous and humble and polite to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be you want to be an angel in these end days, these last days. Judgment is knocking at America's door. Judgment is knocking on Babylon's door. It's time for Babylon to reap what it sows. Those that read the Bible, that read the book of Revelations, and that read the Old Testament, the Torah, the book of Jeremiah 50, and Obadiah, the Bible talks about the end times destruction of the daughter of Babylon. The daughter of Babylon and end times and how it's going to be destroyed. And this nation we live in right now is the daughter of Babylon. And those that believe in the scriptures, that believe in the Most High, and that believe that Jesus is getting ready to come back to get the party started,